history of the NFL. Why you run to Philly, nigga? Alright, look. Didn't I try to warn you about Saquon Barkley? I tried to warn you about Saquon Barkley. I tried to warn you about Saquon Barkley. What did Big Fish say? This nigga's soft. This nigga's a traitor. This nigga's a sucker. He's got Kevin Durant tendencies. I tried to tell you all this shit. But y'all ain't want to hear it. Oh, nah, Fizz. You a hater, Fizz. You took off for the white boy, Fizz. Why you ain't giving Saquon Barkley the love you gave that white boy, Fizz? Y'all tried to pull my fucking black card for that bitch-ass nigga who ran to Philly the first chance he got? Y'all owe me an apology for that shit. Y'all was like, come on, Fizz. How you gonna do Saquon like that, Fizz? He's our best player, Fizz. We can't win without him, Fizz. Well, we didn't win with him. What was our record last season without Daniel Jones? I'll wait. Let's talk about it. I'm back now. Let's have this discussion. Now that Saquon Barkley is in Philly, let's have this discussion because y'all was like, yo, he's our best player. Joe Shane would be foolish to let him go. This is what y'all said. Why we ain't go to the playoffs last year? Why we ain't go to the playoffs? I just want to know. I'm asking for a friend. Why the Giants didn't go to the playoffs last year? If Saquon Barkley was so great, knowing he has a contract negotiation to enter with the Giants, ain't that when you supposed to get the best version of a player? Like when a player want that money, when a player want that bag, ain't that when he's supposed to play his best? Why we ain't get that from Saquon? Why we ain't get that? Saquon Barkley came in like a bitch. He played like a bitch, and he left like a bitch. That nigga been pussy since day one, and I told y'all that shit. Let me tell you something. If it's pink like a pussy, if it smell like a pussy, if that motherfucker drip like a pussy, then that motherfucker is a pussy. Stop trying to tell me otherwise. You can't put two balls in a dick in front of a vagina and tell me that shit is real. That nigga bleed pink. He's a Pop-Tart. He's soft in the fucking middle. And I told y'all that shit. He went out there. I could complain and I could hold out, but I could do that to my teammates, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to report to get shut up. Shut up. You disgust me. You make me sick. I shall spit on this bitch ass nigga. He gonna sit there and say, I could have held out, but I didn't. I could have reset the market, but I'm not. I could be that guy, but I'm not. Every single time Saquon Barkley said he couldn't be something, he couldn't do something, he did it. I don't want to reset the market. I don't want a Christian McCaffrey contract. Well, why you turn down $14 million? Joe Shane offered you $14 million. You turned it down. Why you turn it down if you don't want to set the market? Oh, well, I want to be a Giant for life. It means so much to me to be next to Tiki Barber and Brandon Jacobs, and it means so much to me what this franchise means in the history of the NFL. Why you run to Philly, nigga? I could hold out. I could be that guy, but I'm not going to do that. Nigga, you held out. You called a whole press conference with a whole bunch of running backs. You had a Zoom call with a bunch of running backs, and you crossed the picket line first. Saquon Barkley is the definition of a bitch-ass nigga. If you Google bitch-ass nigga, it's going to give you the characteristics of Saquon Barkley. You go to Pro Football Reference to look up stats. You go to bitch-ass nigga shit to look up Saquon Barkley characteristics. This is simple. This is simple math. 1 + 1 = 2. Okay? Now we got Devin Singletary. For a whole $7-8 million cheaper than Saquon Barkley. Okay? We will not miss a beat. We won't miss a beat. And it's like, you ever get in a beef with somebody? You ever get into a beef with somebody that you used to be cool with? You know, I've done this a couple times. You know, I'm known for getting into beefs with people that I'm allegedly cool with. I'm known for doing that. So it's like, you cool with somebody, right? And then they start acting funny. And you get into a beef with that person. And then they start saying how they really felt about you. Well, I've done this a couple times. You see me beef a co-host, and when they piss me off, you know, I talk about how they used to be janitors at their local high school, and you know what I'm saying? They got to go on payment plans and shit. Like, I bring up shit. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is, like, when you angry, the truth come out. When you're trying to hurt somebody's feelings, then the truth comes out, right? Within 2 weeks of Saquon Barkley signing with the Eagles, what was the first clip we got about Saquon Barkley? Within 2 weeks of Saquon Barkley going to the Philadelphia Eagles, he's in a car doing an interview, and he talks about how his daughter says, "Are we finally going to be on a winning team, Daddy?" That's how he really felt. He was shitting on the Giants and bigging up the Eagles behind closed doors enough to the point where his daughter is repeating his rhetoric. So to the homies out here, to my fellas watching this video right now, you ever caught your daughter or your son or your little brother say some shit about you that you know came from their fucking mother? Have you ever heard a child, your seed, say something about you that you know came from their mother? Oh, Daddy, I know you can't afford to get me the Xbox, Daddy, but maybe can you take me to Chuck E. Cheese instead? It's a little bit cheaper. I know you can. Nigga, how you know what I can and can't afford? Let me take my belt off on you. Where he get it from? Where he get it from? What we talking about? This is what I'm trying to say. When your daughter is throwing the Giants under the bus, where she get the rhetoric from? Where? So this dude, Saquon Barkley, who's supposed to be pro-Giants, Giants for life, and all this other bubblegum bullshit, goes home to his wife and kids and throws everybody under the bus. Let me tell you something. If you break up with a girl, right? Let's say you break up with a girl, right? No, forget the girl. You break up with a girl. All right, forget this. All right. You don't want this girl at all. You don't want her no more. You don't move on. You do not want this girl. You don't. It does not matter if she wants to suck your dick. It does not matter how sexy she dressed. It does not matter how much she cries. It does not matter how good she cooks. If a man does not want that girl, he ain't taking her back. It goes both ways. Fellas, it don't matter how many flowers you buy her, how many cards you write her. It don't matter if you get on your knees, kiss her feet, lick her ass, and beg her for mercy. If she don't want you, she's not taking you back. Why does Fist Vegas say that? What does this have to do with Saquon Barkley, Fist? It has everything to do with Saquon Barkley. Because we offered him contract after contract after contract. And he continuously said no, 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 because he didn't want to be a giant. That's why he's not here. He didn't want to be a giant. If he wanted to be a giant, he would have took the 14, the 13, the 12. All that money we offered him last year, he would have took it. The Eagle contract he got is the same contract he got offered at the bye week last year. Or 2 years ago, whatever the fuck. You see what I'm saying here? Listen, let me tell you something. If there's one thing I'm good at, if there's one thing I specialize in, it's spotting sucker shit. I can spot a sucker from a mile away. The next time I tell you a player is a sucker, can you just say, you know what? Fisk, you got it. I don't know why you calling him a sucker, Fisk. I don't see why he's a sucker, Fisk. But Fisk, I trust you. He's probably a sucker. Take my word for it. I know a sucker when I see a sucker. Saquon been a sucker since day one. Saquon Barkley has been a sucker. I'm back now. I want my apologies, man. I'm back now. And here's another thing, too, before we end this video. To social media, to ESPN, to FS1, to all you little punk-ass athletes that want to go on YouTube and spin my blocks, okay? Do not, and I repeat, do not tell Giants fans to let it go. The last thing I want to hear from anybody who's not a Giants fan is let it go. Oh, Giants fans are butthurt. Giants fans are sensitive. Giants fans need to let it go. No, we ain't let shit go. That man was like the most loved Giant since freaking Eli Manning, and he ran to the Eagles. No, we gonna hate this little nigga for a long time, and we gonna let him know we hate him. Ain't no let it go. Ain't no be the bigger person. Ain't no he made a business decision. No, it's personal. It's real motherfucker personal. We real sensitive over here. We really in our feelings over here. We gonna act real light-skinned towards this light-skinned nigga. Every time we see him, he getting booed. I'm not with the bullshit. Oh, you gotta be the bigger person. Oh, you gotta let it go. He made a business decision. Oh, no. He was a free agent. Nah, I don't want to hear that shit. He didn't have to go to Philly. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. Nah, he had to go to Philly. Nope, he had to do that. Nah, he getting smoke. Saquon Barkley getting smoke. From now until forever, he getting smoke. He ain't never coming back to MetLife as a Giant. Ain't gonna be no jersey ceremonies. Ain't gonna be no ring of honors. And they better not play his punk as a tribute video. If they play Saquon Barkley a tribute video, we marching MetLife. We marching on MetLife. We marching on MetLife. We burning MetLife to the ground. They plan to do the tribute video when he come in here as an app wearing midnight green next season. I ain't got nothing else to say. That's it. That's all. Hit the like button. Drop an FU in my comments if you rockin' with me. And stay vicious. Dismiss.